Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Diversion Authority Finance Committee meeting for August 9th. Don, could I please ask you to call the roll?
Mayor Dardis.
Here.
Dr. Mahoney.
Here.
Mr. Peterson.
I'm here.
Mr. Jacobson.
Here.
Mr. Costin. Ms. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. Redlinger.
Here.
Mr. Steen. Mr. Pepkline.
Here.
Mayor Carlson.
Here.
Mr. Reeds.
Here.
A quorum is present.
Thank you, Don. As you can see, we have a light agenda today. I still need an action item to approve the order of the agenda. May I have a motion, please?
Peterson
Motion to
motion.
approve, Carlson.
Thank you. Commissioner Peterson moves and Mayor Carlson seconds. Is there any discussion on the agenda? Hearing none, Don, please call the roll.
Mayor Dardis.
Yes.
Dr. Mahoney.
Here.
Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Mr. Jacobson.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Redlinger.
Yes.
Mr. Pepkline.
Yes.
Mayor Carlson.
Yes.
Mr. Reeds.
Yes.
That is everyone.
Thank you, Don. The order of business is a resolution authorizing the execution of the project agreement for the Fargo-Moorhead Metropolitan Area Flood Risk Management Project. At this time, I'll turn it over to our legal counsel, Mr. John Shockley.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the Finance Committee. Today is a procedural request of the Finance Committee. As you'll recall, on January 15th of 2021, the Diversion Authority sent out the final RFP, which included the attached project agreement and D&C agreement with blanks that were left to be filled in as part of whoever prevailed in the pursuit of the RFP. On June 18th, the Diversion Authority Board selected RRVA, Red River Valley Alliance, as the developer. That set in motion a number of dates, one which is the closing date, the commercial closing date, and then the financial closing date. As part of the commercial closing, we need to execute the project agreement. And so the project agreement that you have in your packet is the same project agreement that was in the RFP. It just has the names of the parties and dates updated. With that, I can answer any questions, but this is a procedural request so that we can reach commercial close on time. We're currently, we had been shooting for August 16th as the closing date. It was moved a few days to August 19th. But we're fully set now for closing, and this is just, we need formal action to authorize the chair of the Diversion Authority and the executive director to sign the contract documents.
Questions of the Finance Committee for Mr. Shockley?
Mr. Chairman, Mahoney here.
Yeah, go ahead.
John, is there another signing later or closure later, or is this the financial close that we're doing?
No, great question, Mayor Mahoney. This is the commercial close, the financial close, where all of the financing that is brought by the developer will occur on, it's currently scheduled for October 8th. In order to reach financial close, we have to have commercial close, which finalizes the project agreement, and then the lenders of the developer use the project agreement to finalize their financing and the bond issuance for the private bonds that would be issued for the developer.
When will we find out the local partners that will be part of this? Will that be exposed sometime after August, or is this something that will slowly be told to us?
There's local partners, as in local contractors and engineering
contractors and engineers.
I believe that the executive director is planning to have an industry day. We're already seeing a trickle of different entities, whether that be engineering firms or local contractors, are slowly coming through on the submittals. Currently, it's mostly been local engineering engineers that have been through the approval process. But I don't know if Joel is on, if when you're planning the industry day.
Yeah, thanks, John, and members of the Finance Committee. We're currently in discussions with the Chamber of Commerce, who will actually be hosting the Industry Day. And so we don't have a date selected yet. We were anticipating sometime here in between commercial close and financial close. I'm not sure, John, if the developer has indicated when they're anticipating having a physical office constructed or built or moved into here locally. But I think once they start having their folks come in and we can start to coordinate that industry day to get them incorporated and introduce them to the local industry, local economy, any sort of support services that their team is going to need as they move into this large construction is really the intent. So don't have a date selected yet, but we will. I'll notify the board when that has been done.
Yeah, to your question about the office, I would expect that they would open their office shortly after financial close. They may open it slightly sooner than that. I know this team is wanting to finish its design work, and so that's why we're primarily seeing a lot of the engineering documents and the professional engineers and firms that are being retained coming through for approvals at the moment. We'll probably start after the commercial close. We'll start seeing more of the subcontractors and other contractors being coming through the process too.
Are there additional questions for Mr. Shockley? Anyone? Mayor Carlson, excuse me.
Thank you, Mayor Dardis. I just would like to move to authorize the execution of the project agreement.
Thank you, Mayor. Do we have a second?
Peterson, second.
Thank you, Commissioner Peterson. Been moved and seconded for the approval of the resolution authorizing the execution of the project agreement for the Fargo-Moorhead Metropolitan Area Flood Risk Management Project. Is there any discussion? Okay. The chair recognizes Roger Olson.
Hey, Roger's in the room. We haven't started yet, have we?
We are on finance right now, Mr. Olson.
Pardon?
The finance committee is on right now.
Oh, I am really sorry. I
You
running in
just
here.
that's okay.
I'm early for the next meeting, so.
We have a motion on the table. Is there any further discussion on the motion to approve the resolution? Hearing none. Don, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Dardis,
Yes.
Dr. Mahoney,
Aye.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mr. Jacobson,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Mr. Redlinger,
Yes.
Mr. Pepcorn,
Yes.
Mayor Carlson,
Yes.
Mr. Reeds.
Yes.
That is everyone.
Thank you, Don. I'd like to thank the Finance Committee for your commitment and meeting with us today. Our next meeting is going to be August 25th. At this time, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment. Unless there's any new business.
Peterson, motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Commissioner. Is there a second? Thank you. Been moved and seconded to adjourn. We stand adjourned. Thank you.
This is Shelley Carlson, Mayor Moorhead and Chair of the Diversion Board Authority. I'd like to call to order our special August 9th, 2021 meeting. Dawn, could I get a roll call, please?
Mayor Carlson,
Here.
Dr. Mahoney,
Here. Sorry.
Mayor Dardis,
Here.
Mr. Peterson. Mr. Peterson? Mr. Peterson is joining us. Mr. Peterson?
I'm here.
Mr. Hendrickson? Mr. Pepline?
Here.
Mr. Ebinger?
Here.
Mr. Strand?
Present.
Mr. Campbell?
Here.
Mrs. Sherling?
I'm here.
Mr. Steen? Mr. Olson?
Here.
Mr. Seldebold?
Here.
Quorum is present.
Thank you. Moving on to number 2, the approval of the order of the agenda. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the order of the agenda, please.
Approve the agenda.
Do I have a second?
Strand, second.
Okay, have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, could I get a roll call, please?
Mayor Carlson?
Yes.
Dr. Mahoney?
Aye.
Mayor Dardis?
Aye.
Mr. Peterson?
Yes.
Mr. Pepline?
Yes.
Mr. Ebinger?
Aye.
Mr. Strand?
Yes.
Mr. Campbell?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherling?
Yes.
Mr. Olson?
Yes.
Mr. Seldebold?
Aye.
All is settled.
Thank you. Moving on to number 3, our council update to discuss the resolution to authorize execution of the project agreement for the Fargo-Moorhead Metropolitan Area Flood Risk Management Project. I will turn it over to our attorney, John Shockley.
Thank you, Madam Chair and members of the Diversion Authority Board. You will recall that on January 15th of 2021 of this year, the Diversion Authority sent out the final RFP. The final RFP documents included a draft of the project agreement, which is in your packet. Also, along with that was the DNC contract regarding the project. On June 18th, the Diversion Authority Board accepted and awarded the project to Red River Valley Alliance as the preferred proposer. During that set in line a number of events, including commercial close on which is now scheduled for August 19th, and then also financial close, which is scheduled for October 8th of 2021. The project agreement that is in your packet, along with the DNC agreement, are substantially the same as what was in the official RFP. The only change is that we have inserted the names, addresses, and other information of the developer, along with the final performance documents that are needed. And this is a requirement of having a project agreement in place for commercial close. And so we need a formal resolution authorizing the chair and the executive director to go ahead and sign the documents as part of the closing. I can certainly answer any questions that you might have, but this is a procedural matter that we just need to get done and give the chair and the executive director authority to sign the documents as part of commercial close.
Thank you, Mr. Shockley. Are there any questions? Mayor Mahoney.
Madam Chair, John, the only other thing I saw on this is the milestone payments, and I know in the past we've had projections of other milestone payments. Have we restructured that in a different way? Because I don't see it clearly in the contract.
So that is one of the attachments to the contract. The milestone payments those were the same that were programmed into the financial plan. We have not changed the allocation of the milestone payments. We're still working through the final elements of the financial plan for financial close, and that might result in a small change to the schedule to the milestone payments. So that's from a step-by-step process. We close on the project agreement, and then we reach financial close, and then you'll have your full listing of your milestone payments, because that can be impacted by changes in developer financing, which we should have. We're intending that we'll be pretty close on our final milestone payment schedule within the next week or two. So hope that answers the question. It's a little different process than most contracts where you do the commercial close and then you have the financial close.
Appreciate it, John. Thank you.
Any additional questions? Okay, I would entertain a motion if anybody is interested in putting one forth.
Move to approve, Mayor Mahoney.
Do I have a second?
Peterson, second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussions? Hearing none. Don, could I get a roll call, please?
Mayor Carlson,
Yes.
Dr. Mahoney,
Aye.
Mayor Dardis,
Yes.
Mr. Peterson,
Yes.
Mr. Pepline,
Yes.
Mr. Ebinger,
Yes.
Mr. Strand,
Yes.
Mr. Campbell,
Yes.
Mrs. Sherling,
Yes.
Mr. Olson,
Yes.
Mr. Soderbold.
Aye.
That is everyone.
Thank you, Don. And the resolution passes. Moving on, if there's any other business, and I don't believe there is any. So our next meeting is scheduled for August 26, 2021 at 3:30 in the afternoon. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Peterson motion.
Second, Shirley.
All right. We are now adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and have a great afternoon.